All right, there we go. We are live here in the Monster Pit. We're getting ready to do a horror film review outside of the Halloween verse, which is odd. But welcome, Skates Freaks, to another ScreamCast. Tonight we'll be watching a classic horror story on Netflix. Have not watched it. I read a synopsis on it, and basically it kind of sounded like it was kind of like a wrong turn type-ish movie. So we'll check it out. But anyways, welcome Ace and Joe. Hope you guys are having an outstanding night tonight. We'll give it a little bit before I actually click play on this thing. Let's see if I can go over here and find the synopsis on it. Will you be quiet? Let's see. There we go. Shut up for a minute. Blaring in my ear. In this gruesome suspense film, strangers traveled in southern Italy become stranded in the woods where they must fight desperately to get out alive. Sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Sounds like a Southern Ireland version of The Wrong Turn. I'm intrigued. And like I said, that's about as far as I haven't even, the trailer that was just blasting in my ear, I muted. I want to go in here blind. It's supposed to be gruesome. A gruesome suspense film. Okay. We will see. We will see how this one ranks on the Skeet Scare scale. Man, again, the lag is real. Oh well. What's up, Death? We're getting ready to dive into a classic horror story on Netflix. Finally jumping into one that I have not. I've read the synopsis. That's about as far as I went into it. So we'll see how this one goes. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be all right. In this gruesome suspense film, strangers traveling in southern Italy become stranded in the woods where they must desperately fight to get out alive. Sounds pretty good. Audio is very low. Let's see if I can fix that. Well, here, let me jump over here. This will fix it. Okay. Better? Hope so. Let me know if that fixed the issue or not. Hopefully that fixed it. I had it turned down quite a bit. Hopefully that corrected that. I'm always getting my audio like way too low. I love the art here. You see on the screen here. What side's it on? That side. Over there on Penny's side. Yeah, I seen it. I literally just I went in there and kind of seen, okay, what horror films are hot on Netflix right now. And this was like, it was up there. It was a top 3. And I literally picked it for the art. Like, I seen this. I'm like, okay, I'm digging that. So we'll go with that for the night. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get ready to click play on this and dive into this thing. And we'll see what we can see. I don't think, hey, Skinner Farms, how you doing? I don't think anybody's watching along. So, but I'll still do the countdown thing. I'm going to count down like, 3, 2, 1, then I'm going to hit play. And then that's when the movie is going to play. All right? Okay. We'll give it the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Hitting play. This one is called A Classic Horror Story. All right. See what you got. I'm always like a geek for these production companies. I was Colorado Film. I love their little intros. And we're opening up on a mounted deer head. We're getting right into it. Some soft music, and it looks like a lady is chained, right? Chained up on a table. Okay, right on. Yeah, she's bloody in a blue dress, chained up, shackled to this table, diving right in. It would have been a good title. It is a good title. Oh wow, they're just Jesus. There's this cloaked figure walking down this lantern lit hallway, dragging like a, oh my god, like a 150-pound sledgehammer. Swung it. Cutscene. Wow. A classic horror story. They give us a beautiful cinematic drone shot of this RV. That was a pretty good jumping right into it hook, man. You got a deer head, a chain, lady shackled to a table. Then a guy comes in with like a 200-pound sledgehammer and swings it. And cutscene, we jump over to the. It's a nice little hot start. Now we're in the RV. A little POV there. Okay, now we jump to some chick vomiting in the toilet. Uh-oh. Usually somebody's pregnant if we're starting the film off this way. Oh, they're starting off with a touchy subject. She's having a conversation with her phone, or on the phone with her mother right now. I assume it's her mother talking about the operation. Okay, now she's in a diner still having a conversation with her mother about having the operation because she can't afford to have a baby right now. She's looking at a picture of Jesus on the wall, I believe. Right. Little demon spawn in there. Now she's like on a car pulling app or something. Is that a thing? You just get with a bunch of random people and carpool. Okay. Now she's carpooling. We jump this. I can already tell you I don't like this character. We jump to this guy who's who's vlogging from his phone. Okay. Just like your name and your destination. Okay. Okay, we got introduced to Mark and Sophia. So there's 3 characters in the RV. What's going on, Mike, my brother? Okay, this is literally an RV driving around, carpooling people. We got another guy, another character in here. He said he's a doctor. He's looking kind of sketchy. And now the lady that was puking and having the conversation at diners with the RV. So we got 5 characters in RV that met on this carpooling app. What could go wrong? What could go wrong hopping on a carpooling app? We're still with this guy vlogging. Yeah. Okay, now they're on the road, going through a tunnel. Okay, liking this song. Hey, I appreciate that, Joe. So we got one couple, a doctor, the vomit lady, and the vlogger all met up. It sounds like a setup to a horrible joke on a carpooling app that has a cool. That made the carpooling app that much better. He has a cooler full of beer. I don't know what type of doctor this guy is, but he looks like he would sell you a kilo of cocaine rather than fix a broken bone. Yes, I got a feeling we're going to have a lot of. Even says it in the description. It's going to be gruesome. So I think that they're all about to get into a carpool ride from hell. Okay, now the pregnant woman's. They're all drinking. Beautiful country. They're showing Southern Ireland, the hillside there on this curvy road that they're going up. Ooh, there we go with that nice horror score. I love that. Those violin squills and the hard bass hits. Okay, that would be a sign to turn around. They drive by a billboard where the whole family got blacked out eyes and mouths and everything. I think I'd be getting out of the RV on that one. They're just this guy, the vlogger. He's the driver now. I'm just enjoying this character. Okay, they're talking about several different mobs or something being around. The mayor took several of them off the streets. They had to stop so Puke Girl could puke again. There's a nice little film trick that they put in there, I'm sure. You know how they mark trees with a red ring around the trunk to be cut down. They used that as a marking for the girl to. She literally put her elbow right on the red ring to lean over to vomit. Now the doctor's trying to call somebody over by the RV still. Okay, now we got the drunk. The redheaded character is trying to take over the wheel now. Okay. Now, they establish this guy's drunk, and they're like, yeah, screw it. We're not going to fight you too hard on this. Go ahead and drive. Okay, interesting. We got some funk music going on. Okay. That's all right. There's everyone sleeping except the drunk driver going up these curvy roads in the mountains. No, I guess the vlogger's still awake. The drunk driver and the vlogger. See, that's why I'm liking the vlogger. He's in film school. Okay, relatable. I'm sorry, they're not in Ireland. They're in Italy. I don't know why I keep saying Ireland. Okay, he's like deaf in one ear, I think. The vlogger. Go with the vlogger. Right. Something's going on with the doctor. The doctor's like ultra sketchy. They're still just letting old Red drive drunk. Okay. Dead goat in the road. Oh, gosh. You never swerve to miss roadkill. Swerve the RV off the road, smoked a tree. I think the games are getting ready to begin. Ooh, I like the music, the build up. A nice close up of this dead goat's head with the brake light lighting it up. Damn, did it knock him out till daylight? Always swerve. Never. Okay. The drunk driver's he's busted up pretty good. Vomit girl's now coming to. Apparently it knocked her out till the sun came up. Oh yeah. He got the broken leg. Bone sticking out, whole nine. Right? Literally a sacrificial goat. Oh yeah, Bones. Okay. The sketchy doctor's coming to the rescue. Gonna splint it. I'm getting like serious like cocaine dealer vibes off this doctor. Oh, just trying to make a phone call. And of course, no signal. Fabrizio, he's up there having a breakdown. He crashed his mom's RV. It's her business. They slammed the RV to a tree. this There is no road. Okay, what? Oh, I did not see that one coming. Okay, they swerved off the road to miss the sacrificial goat. Hit a tree And now they come to, and they're just in this wide open field surrounded by the forest. Right? Never a signal. You're up there with some strangers in a sketchy, sketchy carpooling app. There's a house in this wide open field that's probably even more sketchier than that app. Right. Have some. Okay, this house is even more sketchy. Got some loudspeakers, some lights, a blood red door. Nobody answers the door, of course, but now they're discussing they should break in this house. No, just get the hell out of the woods. Like, get going in one direction. Oh gosh, I love that cinematography. Beautiful picture there. This kind of like the top of a 5-point star red house cabin, whatever you want to call it. Why do they always do that? You just slam this thing into a tree a couple hours ago, and you think, oh, it's sat there a couple hours. Let's turn the key over 5 times and see if it'll start now. Come on. Now they're arguing over the crash. You all let the drunk driver drive. Come on. Yeah, I agree with them. They're discussing how they end up in the middle of the woods when they was swerved just like right off the road, maybe 2 feet off the road when they hit this tree. Maybe they're already dead, and that's the big swerve. That's what I'm going to go with. They're in some sort of purgatory or something. They're just. Okay, the vlogger and the doctor's taking off trying to find a road. Puke lady's trying to text her mom over and over and over. Still no signal. Well, both the actresses are doing it. Now they're watching some TikTok dances. That's apparently offline. Okay, and we're stranded out in the middle of the woods. We just crashed. We have no idea how our RV levitated and found this wide open field. Let's watch TikTok to pass the time. Yeah, they swerved maybe 9 feet off the road. if that, and hit a tree. And now they're in this wide open field with woods all around them, watching TikTok videos, going over what they do for a living. I'd be trying to get the hell up off that hill. While we had daylight, let's make some strides. I'd be with the vlogger and the doctor. But it does look like they're in an endless forest. Damn. Doctor's getting raw. Stop asking so many questions, dude. Shut up. We're trying to get out of here. Yeah, I think I caught a little glimpse of it there, yeah. Well, they came to something there. They both stopped. We cut scenes back to the one of the TikTok ladies. Oh shit. Now I look over and the door's open in the house. Yeah, I would be throwing old Red on my back with his broken leg and just getting up somewhere. I don't care. I'll take my chances with the forest and the animals at this point. Oh, wow. Now they come to this scene with some like Blair Witch style looking. I really don't know how to even explain that other than get the hell out of there. This lady's gonna walk. She's gonna walk up in this random house that the door opened up by itself. Come on. Okay, there's the mounted deer head from the intro. They always go right to something satanic, but you know, I would agree. The 3 Knights of Honor is carved into this thing, and they have like these. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. The characters that we need to leave now. They get like these mannequins built out of twigs on crosses with pig heads slotted. Very fresh decapitated pig heads. That's why my description in the first place, I don't know how to describe this scene other than get the hell out of here. But I'm liking the story so far. There's a lot left to imagination. Now there's pictures with everybody wearing sketchy goat masks in every picture. Yes, definitely some hardcore Wiccan stuff popping off there. With some hardcore like pagan red everywhere. Okay, now she's entering this room of this house where nobody was at when they tried to get in, and now there's candles lit everywhere after the door randomly was open. Okay, now they're describing the 3 kings. Okay. Supposedly, there are three brothers that came from another world. One can't hear, one can't speak, one can't see. Right. It's all pointless down there. And they're kind of sacrificing things from these three brothers that was said to come from another world. All this is leading up to get the hell out of there. The lore sounds cool. Wow. So since these three kings can't hear, see, or talk, they would sacrifice ears, eyes, and tongues. So there's five big heads in the forest, symbolizing them. The doctor says, let's sleep in the camper. No, let's. Right, that's the first thing that popped in my head. Hear no evil, see no evil, say no evil. And they're legit just going to sleep in this RV. No. After hearing the story, seeing the paintings, the candles, and where we're at, I'm trying to get out of there somehow. There's no. Okay, vlogger dude's losing his mind. Just laughing. Samurai Amy. If those was. If those was. He said pictures of crazy farmers. I don't know no farmers that go out and wear goat skulls. I don't know. Always, right? Those old photographs always have that creepy feel to them. It's like nobody back then, like there was no smiles. They was too worried about the flash capturing their soul. Okay, dude's gonna go take a piss in the woods now. Why not? Dude, how deep in the woods did you go to take? I would have just stepped out the door. we don't. We don't have nothing to do with goats. Okay. Oh wow. This guy goes deep in the woods for a piss. Man. Okay. That was a pretty cool shot. He runs into some couple of these crazy people, I guess. Now the doctor's watching some videos with him and his daughter. I thought that was a faint scream. Yeah. No, everybody's coming, kind of waking back up in there now. We heard like a distant scream. Right. That's a good catch, Death. Yeah, he was. Now they're getting all sorts of brave. They're getting all sorts of brave going up in this attic, leaving the doctor and old Red alone in the RV. Okay, vlogger's back. Somebody's in the woods. We need to get out of here. Okay. Now they go up in the attic and there's some kid in like a twig cocoon with her tongue cut out in a jar laying beside her. What did they do to you? They cut her tongue out. Oh yeah. Now, yeah, we're starting to get into it now. Girl's starting to cry now. Loud sound, everything. Yeah, the red light kicked on hard. Okay, they got red. They got old Mark. Old Red's got him. Now they're all trying to be quiet, hiding in the attic while they're old Red, old Mark's getting drugged by some goat skull wearing farmers. Really loving the cinematography. All right, they're strapping him down on the same chopping block as in the opening scene. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Ace. Okay, now they're putting some music on some radio. I was so badly hoping would hear Don't Fear the Reaper, but that would just be a big swerve, right? Goat headed farmers. There comes a sledgehammer. Oh, woo. Oh, took both your boys' feet with it. Okay. Whew. Oh, crazy legs. Mm. Smash both those ankles. Now putting some medieval head clamp thing. No, these guys ain't even wearing goat masks. It's some like tree trunks with tongues, like just like the knights. I would be begging for that crank to go through my skull right now. Oh, that's going right for the eyes. They're about to pluck his eyes from whence. Oh, God. And they're just, oh, shit. They just got it like centimeter from his eyeball, just waiting, just teasing him. Now they're cranking. Here it goes. Mm. Woo. Now, took homeboy's feet and his eyeballs. And just cut the lights out. One down. Siren's still going on. And as I say that, they cut all the lights, the red light and the siren off. Yeah, that was a pretty gruesome gruesome shot there. Dude getting his eyes grinded out. Ugh. Now the doctor's digging the girl out of this tree cocoon, this twig cocoon, whatever you want to call it. Right? We already completed our grocery list for the day. We got our eyeballs. Tomorrow we'll come back for tongues or ears. There's a system. We use a system over here. Okay, now they got the girl out. Now they better be figuring out a way to try to at least attempt to leave. Nobody's really done that yet. They walked in the woods for a little bit, but came back. Okay, that's what they're doing now, running through the woods. That's a sign right there, man. The tongueless girl that they got out of the twig cocoon, she's really not want to go this direction. So, nice little slow mo shots with the running with the woods and having all the trees in the foreground. Good color grade on it. Got that nice green and browns. Okay, they ran far enough where they found a junkyard of cars. Right? They got the weakest link got taken out first. I would be trying to like just scavenge anything from the cars that I possibly could to see if there's anything that could help me get up off that hill. And so far, it looks like the doctor is the only person doing that. Let's look for some weapons. Let's look for something to help us get us off the hill. Something. No, definitely not the first people. I mean, the doctor ain't wrong there. He's with a bunch of idiots. He's the only one looking for something to use here. No, it's not looking good at all. He said, "Who do you think we are, the Ninja Turtles?" Okay, that's the quote of the movie. You just let him take him. You left him there to die, and you prevented me from helping. Who do you think we are, the Ninja Turtles? I love it. Oh, she got you there, Doc. She asked even what type of doctor uses a carpooling app. Don't have a plane or a rental car. Good point. And they're passing blame when White Homeboy got killed. Right. You'd think he would definitely be a little bit better under pressure, for sure, and take control and kind of be. He's trying to play the leader role, I guess, but he's. I agree with you, Death. He's kind of harsh. Okay, the girl that they dug out the twig cocoon has found her old vehicle apparently and found her diary. What's going on, Hobbity Hop? We are watching a classic horror story. So far, it's pretty good. A little bit slow. I mean, we get our little, but I'm kind of liking it. Oh, she's pronounced not a forest. The sirens are going off again. Yeah, you need to go now. I'm telling you, I think they're like my theory so far is like they're in some sort of weird purgatory. Maybe they all died in that car crash, and that's kind of how they end up in the situation they're in right now. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I think you're. Nice upshot there. Good camera work. And they ended up right back at the house. And the RV's gone. I'm right there with you, Teth. Definitely not in no damn mountains. And there's the doctor trying to beat up the local dude. He was just trying to do, there was a going in the same direction and ended up back there. Come on. The doctor's not thinking he's in a coma. That's a theory. Yeah, if you want to catch up with us, man, let's see where I'm at now. I'm around the 48-minute mark. Hey, how we doing, Lisa? I would be questioning the girl a little bit more now. Obviously, she knows a lot more than what anybody else does. Right? Hey, no problems, Lisa. I know how that is with the kiddos at nighttime. And now they're all back just in the house, just huddled in a group, drinking the one beer that was left behind. Okay, the doctor's kind of breaking it down to disciplinary probation. Me too, Death. I'm thinking there's some sort of unforgivable sin that each one of these characters are kind of hiding, and that's kind of why they're in the situation that they're in. And the pregnant woman was getting ready to go through the abortion thing, so they might play off that. Yes, 3-year-old, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, see, now they're all kind of confessing their unforgivable sins. I don't know. Is it a joke or what there? Thought he was going to confess something serious, but it's kind of my theory to this point. I think they're all kind of hiding something. He said I got watched tonight, and it's the two female actresses up telling stories about their past. He's sleeping. Uh, the guy that's supposed to be on watch is asleep at the window. Oh yes, I remember. I remember those nights, those 3 a.m. wanting to watch their go tos. Josie, how we doing? I'm really trying to figure this out now, man. Like, I wonder if they are in like this weird purgatory thing. For sure. Definitely understand. Oh, here goes the sirens and the red lights again. Somebody. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of dug the sledgehammer scene and the medieval eye plucker. Man, that siren boy. It's almost like the purge siren, I guess. All right, now she's just walking out there with a ratchet extension. Are you confused, woman? That is no sort of assault rifle or not. It is a ratchet extension. Like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. They got this whole sacrificing thing set up. Everybody's wearing those masks and it was like the Wicker Man. If anybody's ever watched the Wicker Man, oh, they got old red lady getting ready to sacrifice her now. We just got a letter. Oh, Blues Clues. Okay, now they're trying to board up the door. Dude, there is 50 plus out there. If they want to get in that house, they're getting in that house. Oh, they got the doc too. Okay. They got the doc, the tongueless girl, and old Red's old lady. Smite extensions. I mean, she's just, that's even worse than bringing a knife to a gunfight. Okay, dude's holding up a tongue in a jar. And they're all everybody wearing these weird tree masks with horns are making this that they're calling for a cat. God, that'd be terrifying as hell. Man, them masks are creepy, boy. What the hell? They got a unicorn? I can't stand them either. The chewing and all that. Yeah, no. I, they had a winged horse or something. I don't know. I didn't see no horn, but that's some Pegasus action going on or something. I don't know what that was. It was a horse with wings. I did see that. Okay, they just warmed up a knife. He's carving something. Is it more eyes? Right? All right, hop man. Sorry, brother. I appreciate you hopping in though, my man. Oh, there was some more eyes. Yeah, they're going for eyes and tongues again. Are they feeding it to the girl? Now they all got like some sort of jingle bell thing. Okay, I thought that was the girl where the girl was. They put the eyeballs on a tongue on like this wooden mask and they're raising it up. Here we go. Right? Just get in the Jeep, it's running. There they go with the mouse sound again. Jingle bells. These are some hardcore Christmas carolers. Oh, it's about the man. These guys are ruthless, though, boy. Cut the tongue out and the eyeballs out first, then they go in for the kill and get the throat. They could have at least been polite and got the throat first. Now we're down to two. I was thinking it was going to lead to some sort of gruesome thing like that too. Now she's going. Yeah, there might be something in that beer. Like I could see how she could be thinking that dude's in on it. Oh, she heard something coming from his hearing aid. Dude, is it? Maybe. Either she's losing her mind or dude's in on it. She snagged the hearing aids, hearing the voice in there. Okay. Dude's tripping. Like he's getting to that Bates Motel level. Damn, he's going ham on her right now. Having a meltdown. Something's up. Yeah, something's up with that deer head for sure. Is it camera? Yes. Oh man, he just looked at the deer head and said, "Take her." And some monstrous looking dude coming in the door. Dang, man. I was liking that dude's character too. Then he went on psycho on his base motel style. Right, so we still got a half an hour left in this film. Like we couldn't. Ah, man, that done drove nails through her hands. Got her on a chair. Okay, apparently these are all the crazy farmers without the mask. She's at a big dinner table with all of them now. Oh, this must be the queen. She's rocking with that deep pagan red. She looks like the main villain. She's playing that role for sure. Damn, they done got Slaw from the Goonies out here. He's feeling that music. Now everybody has to. I mean, this is the longest table, and I've never seen. There's like 50 people at this table. Are they all drinking blood? They, what's And now they're all mocking the lady for crying. Man, this is some. Okay, the head villain now slamming her hand on the table. Stop it. Now she's approaching Vomit Girl. She's saying she's everybody's mother in this group. Dang, she has told her you gotta die so I can take care of everybody. I guess this is the new way of the mafia, getting up in the woods. They're like at a legit campsite. It's a 3 nights camping. Some police pulled in there. I guess this is. It's like The Godfather met Deliverance. With a little bit of Saul. She's legit like a mob boss, just out here in the middle of the woods being a mob boss. Okay. She hopped in the cop car and got it. The mob boss did and got out of there. Right? I like wheeled her back into this house by herself away from the 150 people at the dinner table. Wow. They legit got cameras all over like this compound. Inside of the RV. People with like some modern clothes in there. Like it legit was like a sacrificial goat, I guess. They're playing on the lure of these people to lure these 3 nights to just sucker people in. What's going on, gamer? Dang, dude, just told us they're horror movies. He's recording horror movies, okay? Yes, he's playing into it. He really is part of the mafia. Oh, wow. Okay. It was the three founders of the mafia. He created this lore and put them all in like this movie setting. Hey, man, don't be crapping on YouTube videos. Wow. I did not see this big of a swerve coming, I gotta admit. So she's just a part of this weird, I don't know, like a Hunger Game type, ordeal. So, but it's just, he gets A plus for creativity, taking the founding mafia, three founding fathers of the mafia, and creating this weird lore behind it. Oh man, she about to rip her hands out through those nails. It's either that or death, right? I would be ripping them out too, trying to. Yep, here she goes. Mm, she did it. They legit got her like in some casting trailer out in the middle of the woods. Yeah, definitely like some symbolic Christ like there. She's seen the picture in the diner earlier in the film, so it's kind of the payoff there. There's a bunch of good symbolism in this film. Definitely makes sense why they slept through the night. Also, all the dead bodies in an RV, but it makes sense. The beer that the guy was passing out and this carpooling app that I said was sketchy in the very beginning, it was their little gateway of getting people to this weird mafia ran compound. Go for the weapons. You're going to need them. Now she's just like stumbling through, looking in these tents. You seen the little girl's dress there. I like that walking out of focus into focus. That was a pretty cool effect. Okay, she found all the masks in his tent. And all the cameras and tripods. Okay. He's now the director wearing a spoiler shirt going off about the woman. All the little girls in on it. Oh, they're making these videos for clients. This is crazy. That's his little sister. They're arguing over the way this sadistic film's going to go. Damn, she smacked the shit out of him. Wow. And this is going to get a few brownie points just because of the big swerve like that. I mean, this is. Now they're getting ready for the final scene. This is kind of it's unique. I'll give it that. It's kind of meta, really. They're like showing you like the headaches of filmmaking in this weird, twisted. Watch them be prop guns. You're on a movie set. Oh, nope, not prop guns. She just straight blew that girl away with a double barrel. She didn't set up the camera, making her own scenes. Oh, then she capped the director in the knee. There you go. And now the roles are reversed. Now she's taking control. Blow his head off. That's a good line. Oof. There we go. There we go. I love that line too. Don't worry. It's just a movie. Now she still gets to figure out how to get out of this little compound, this mafia deliverance compound. I hope she grabbed more shells for that double barrel she's toting. They're gonna get you in a rush. Okay, now some random boy getting ready to go for a swim is walking up on her with a double barrel covered in blood, and so she might be getting closer to civilization now. There's your way out. Get through the fence. There you go. A millet. Okay. They had it zoned off as like a military area. She made it out. She's on the beach now. Is nobody not noticing? Now they are. Now our cell phone's working. Modern civilization, right? Everybody's got their phones out. Got to get that on video. There you go. Tap turns around. She's right back at the red house. I love that right there. A little take on, modern times. Nobody's trying to help her. They're just filming it. She just jumped in that ocean after ripping her hands out of nails. If you hop in any type of salt water with a paper cut, I'm crying like a little girl. She's up in there with just straight holes in her hands. Probably bringing in sharks from miles away. She's in the fridge. And that is it. That cannot be what it's saying. We still got like 7 minutes, but we're getting it. Yeah, getting the end credits. Well, there it was. There it was. We made it through a classic horror story. It was a decent film, man. It was all right. It was okay. Let's see. We get brownie points. The cinematography was okay. It was decent. There was some good shots, nice up shots. The color grade was good, so I get some plus points there on the skeet scare scale. Unique story. I'm trying to go over the pluses first, right? Let's do the positive things first. The story was good. It was unique, right? I didn't see this turn into some sort of Hunger Games meets Wrong Turn in a Saw type of way. That's kind of unique. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get to the negatives. It was kind of slow. Really didn't expand upon like the mafia side of things too much, other than we had this guy that was using real life things as real life murder and all these things for film. Didn't really go in too much depth of that. Not too much depth of the backstory or nothing like that. I mean, so okay. What would I give this? How many knives on a skeet scare scale? I'm gonna give it 4.5. 4.5 knives. 4.5. It's not quite a 5 because it was just too slow. There wasn't enough going on for me. It was kind of falling short on story a little bit. Like it was a unique story, don't get me wrong, but it was kind of a slow build and there was really not that really big payoff. She kills the antagonist and then jumps into an ocean. Really not that big of a payoff. So we'll go with the 4.5 knives on the skeet scare scale. But it was a decent watch. It was once the wondering what the hell's going on was lost. It was kind of just okay. Let's pay this off now. So I'm gonna go for 4.5. It's not, for me, it's not really watchable again, right? That's only giving it 4. I had to add that extra half just for the cinematography angles, and I like how she walked into focus. That was a pretty cool when she came into the room and it kind of pulled a rack focused on her. That's where that half's coming from for me, was just that side of things. Just the cinematography gives it that extra little half for me. I see they had great story concepts. I believe that they should have delved a little bit deeper into it and explored it more and kind of paid it off more. But yeah, 4.5 is where I stand. But a 4 is a good rating too. It's to me, it's not really rewatchable. This ain't something like every Halloween comes around. It's like, oh man, we have to watch the classic Horror Story. It's not really a classic, and it's not really even a horror story, really. It's kind of like a thriller type. Yeah, it was unique. It was unique. I don't want to crap all over the film, but it was unique. It's just not like something that I would watch over again. 4.5 is where I stand with it. But we got through another ScreamCast movie review. I think it's the third one I've done now, right? And we only now got, let's see, it's Wednesday night, so we got Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. We only got 4 more nights of Halloween, so we're really going to amp it up and do some fun things over here. Yes, definitely don't forget to join the Discord. Subscribe if you have not subscribed. Do all those fun things. Share this out. Do all that. The links to support the channel are in there. If you would like to do that, you don't got to, but if you want to, they're there. Hit the join button if you want to. We have exclusive member-only content that, we're definitely going to be pumping out a lot soon once I finally get... Every time I set like a film date for this short, which is going to be a task within itself because I got to play 2 roles, cinematographer, director. I got to do all this for this 5 to 7 minute short. So who knows how that's going to turn out. I'm going to try my best to kind of challenge myself to put something out that still has some payoff and the story still holds pretty true. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, join the Discord. Become a member for the members only stuff. If you get into peeking behind the curtains of the independent film scene. But I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for sitting here with me for almost 2 hours to watch this semi-classic horror story. It's not even... Yeah, 4.5 is where we stand out with this one. We made it through another one. I appreciate you guys, man. Each time we get on here, you guys are in here with me. I love it. I appreciate you guys a lot. All the stuff's in the description below. Join the Discord. We're always chatting around with ideas and things to do and this, that, and other, man. But I appreciate you guys. And until next time, this has been Skeet talking to Skeet's Freaks. And I'll catch you all down the road. Much love, guys. I appreciate you all.